Peace and blessings. I'm here with the brother Sage Love. It's me, son man Patu. And pretty much I just met the brother today, and I'm finding out that the brother's very innovative. First of all, his whole edge is a spiritual edge to filmmaking. So I just want to ask him a few questions and find out about, his past and what he's gonna do. What does he plan to do? All right, so what's going on? What's your MO? What are you about? Where you come from? What do you represent? What's your motto in life?
Okay, that was mad questions. And I'm playing.
Tell me who you are and what you about. This live recordings, y'all. Live recordings.
So I'm a Haitian-born spiritual filmmaker. Spiritual filmmaking to me means, tackling from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have other films out here where it tackles different topics, but I feel like the great films comes from the heart, like stuff you can feel. That's universal. That you can't tackle anything like that. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna always stay with you. It's always gonna resonate with you, and that's the films that I choose to make all the time. And I choose to make films that, that's about modern day, whether it's expressing it through artwork or rather it's basically saying what's going on politically in the world. Anything that speaks to you and that you can feel from right here. That's what spiritual making is to me, And as I said before, I'm a Haitian-born filmmaker. I was born in Haiti, and to my mom, I'm her only son, and she's always had this vision for me. Like, she never wanted me to have a career in Haiti. She always said, "Damn, the thing is kind of raining." She always said that she envisioned something bigger for me, basically because of how I was brought in, like my bloodline. She never wanted me. She wanted me to innovate Haiti instead of having a life in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? So, what was the other question you said?
No, you pretty much you're covering it, right? You're covering it. What would you like to know now? What is it about your project that's going to be beneficial to Haiti and to where you're at right now? What's special about the new Panthers as opposed to any other movement out there? They got Bernie. Bernie's real big right now. Hillary might be winning, Trump might be winning, but Bernie is hot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But
tell me about the new Panthers.
But
how it can help Haiti.
They hot, but none of them are raw. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's all political, and it's all. One thing people gotta understand, when you're dealing with something that's political, there's always something to be lied to. Okay. There's always half truth. It's not always it's always like, all right, I'm gonna sell you something, but then I'm gonna just give you half of it, and I'm not gonna tell you all of it. All they're doing is pimping that half of it that they are telling you. What about the other half that, there's always two things, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, with New Panther, I'm telling you the whole truth. It's not gonna be compromised. There's no gimmicks. Mm-hmm. It's just straight raw. All right. So New Panther. Let me just say that. New Panther means a call for action, and I feel like I'm representing a time where it's needed in the world right now, because if we look at, there's so many things that's happening in the world, through racism and global warming, and our food is not great and stuff like that. So New Panther is for my generation. So to be a New Panther, I consider anybody who speak up for what's right, who speak from the heart, who has enough courage to stand up to ignorance, or rather the race, rather the gender, wherever you are, I don't discriminate. If you stand up for something that's right, I consider you a New Panther.
Okay, good. Let me jump in and ask a question then. Yeah. Do you have a preferred demographic? Are you reaching out to a particular crowd?
It's universal.
Okay.
It's universal. So it's I'm not, because one thing, I'm about oneness. You know what I'm saying? Take out the flesh. What do you have?
Okay, so you're definitely dealing with some higher principles, huh?
Oh yeah. So it's you take out the flesh, mm-hmm. We all look the same. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's you take out the flesh, can't tell who's who, and that's what I'm about right now. You know what I'm saying? Because like, there's so much separateness in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? There's so much separateness in the world right now, and like, and I feel like at a time we at right now, we all should band together and help one another out. Forget all the races and all that other stuff. There's like a dire need for people to stand together to tackle ignorance and toxic stuff that's polluting our mind, you know, rather through his media, rather through our food, or rather through like, you know, different things they pumping into our brains and stuff like that. You don't have to be black or white to be manipulated. You know what I'm saying? So it's like New Panther stands for anybody that see it as it is, basically. You can be white, you can be gay, you can be, I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? You see ignorance, speak up. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just speak up.
So let me ask another question. So this is more of, okay, we do know that the original Black Panther Party, they definitely dealt with gun rights and gun advocacy. Do you have any particular stance on that, or is this more of a idealistic society, or is this an active society, proactive society? As far as defending civil liberties, like, does your organization have a stance on gun ownership, especially with?
It's not an organization.
Yeah, it's not an organization.
It's a film. It's a TV series.
It's a film. It's a movement.
Gotcha. See, that's where it got me. Movement is synonymous in my limited vocabulary. Movement and organization are synonymous in my limited scope of things. So maybe you could clarify that.
So there will be people.
Yeah, there will be people
who I guess will be part of this movement and involved in, you know, the filmmaking and the, you know, production process of it, that will be on both sides. Some will be for gun rights, some will think everyone should have guns, some will think no one should have guns.
Got you.
Right, so it's not built on that. It's about standing for what's right.
Yeah, for right now, it's just as I said before, it's a call for action. For my generation and the other generation that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, I'm just trying to innovate and make people think a little bit. You know, so yeah.
Okay, cool. So listen, that's
Sage, tell us about some of the films you have coming up this year, this summer. You have a film coming up in about 2 months. Can you tell us a little bit about that one?
2 months.
A month and a half, 2 months. You got a short film.
The film that I have coming up right now is called The Picture. And basically, we're gonna do a whole showcase. I'm gonna have a whole showcase of, you know, as an artist showcase. You know, I'm gonna be showcasing some of the 5 short films that I've done previously that had, you know, festival acclaim, and I'm gonna be releasing the new film that I have called The Picture. And basically, The Picture is basically about, it's like some of it is about my life, you know, because like I realized who I was, and the moment I realized who I was, I wrote the picture. Now, who I am is, I'm a Haitian-born filmmaker, right? And my great-great-great-grandfather is Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Jean-Jacques Dessalines is, you know, was a revolutionary leader who led Haiti through its independence. Once I figured who he was, you know, I understand right and clear why I had activism in my blood, because it always ran in the family, you know. So basically, it's a short narrative film tackling, you know, the conversation I had with my grandpa and stuff like that, but in a drama, you know. And that's the film I'm gonna be, you know, promoting in my artist showcase that's coming out soon. So yeah.
Oh, really? I appreciate this time. You have any last questions for him?
It's too many questions, man. So many questions.
So
man.
You know what we'll do? We'll run it, since we coming up on 10 minutes. What we'll do is run it in a series of videos, especially when there's a time for justice to speak loud and clear.
Right.
You come on out. My page is always open for you. All right, brother?
Bless me.
All right. Nice to meet you again, Sage. Brother, say you got an email address or something?
Oh yeah, it's Aniko Production co@hotmail.com.
How you spell it?
ANICCO Production CO@hotmail.com. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter, Sage Love, SAGELOV3. That's how it's spelled. And you can like my Facebook like page, Sage Love. That's spelled SAGELOVE. So
all right,
yeah.
so I thought.
And what about the new Panther page?
Yeah, the new Panther page too. I got that for you. I got that for you guys.
I'll throw the link on the video for sure.
The link is gonna be in the description. So click on that. You'll see what we're doing, what we're about. We about to change the world. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Hey, did you mention where you from? I mean, besides your origin, where you live?
Oh, Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Brooklyn
I didn't hear no Brooklyn not once. Like that's the first thing that people from Brooklyn. Yo, first of all, I want to say.
Crown Heights, repping Crown Heights.
Yeah, all right, that's what's up, man.
Yeah,
Peace.
man.
Hey, thanks for coming out to Queensbridge, the place where stars are born. And thank you for Sugar Ray for calling me out.
Of course.
Peace
and blessings.
Peace.